Port 10.
Point Comfort is one of the most difficult ports in the US to enter.
Matagorda Bay, Point Comfort pilot, motor vessel.
Shallow waters mean marine pilots David Adrian and Cody Lynch need to board MV Lone and help Captain Hyo guide her into dock.
We're just trying to get a hold of this ship, usually call them about an hour before boarding to give them boarding instructions.
Motor vessel Lone, channel 16.
Right now we're unable to get a hold of them, but it's not a common thing that happens, but hopefully we'll be able to pick them up.
Cody and David are due to meet MV Lone at a marker buoy 5 kilometers out to sea.
We have some of the strongest currents in the country. It's not uncommon for us to have 4 knots of current every day. It's the most dangerous part of the vessel's transit.
The only route into port is along a man-made deep water channel 38 kilometers long.
Outside of our ship channel, the water depth is only about 2 meters, 1 meter in some places, so there's really no room for error because we have nowhere to turn the vessel around once we start in.
Cody and David are running out of time to locate MV Lone. Even with a pilot on board, a vessel the size of MV Lone can only enter port at Point Comfort in daylight. If they don't board her by 2:15 p.m., they won't arrive before dark.
That cut off, we have to start the vessel in by 14:15. If he cannot make 14:15, then he'll have to fall over to tomorrow morning. With this kind of load, it's a logistical nightmare. You have a whole fleet of movers, tugboats, pilots, agents, so any kind of delay is going to cost the shipping company tens of thousands of dollars.
After an hour-long search, the radio finally crackles into life.
Yes, good afternoon. What is your ETA to the Mike Bravo buoy?
The Mike Bravo buoy will be 1410 over.
1410. Very good, very good. He's still about 11 miles out, probably making around 15 knots.
With the 2:15 deadline fast approaching, MV Lone and a giant cargo finally appears on the horizon. Cody and David need to get aboard quickly.
This is by far the most dangerous part, transferring from one moving boat to another, where if you fall in between the two, the consequences are pretty much lethal.
This is a hostile environment. We have lost 5 pilots in the last several years.
Yeah, please alter course to starboard about 40 degrees to make a little better lee for the pilot.
A lee is an area of shelter created by turning the ship side on against the wind.
Yeah, well understood, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Pilot boat will be approaching in just a few minutes. Good. Here she is.
Cody must time his move to perfection. If he falls, he risks being crushed between the two vessels.
How are you? Fine. Good, good. We have, wait.
At precisely 2:14, 1 minute from the cutoff, Cody is aboard MV Lone.
Hello, Captain.
Hello again.
Yeah,
Hello again.
What's your deep draft today, Captain?
8.9 meters.
8.9, very good. Starboard 10.
Cody must navigate MV Lone through a narrow entrance into Matagorda Bay, avoid shallow sandbanks, and guide her along the 60-meter wide deep water channel into Point Comfort. Despite over 20 years at sea, Captain Hyo has never sailed into Point Comfort before.
He's the one who knows exactly his waters here. We very much depend on pilot's knowledge, and of course we work very close together, like brothers.
316, please.
As they enter the channel, powerful currents worry Cody.
Cap, we're going to slow down a little bit just because we've got a strong flood there.
Currents that are strong enough to sweep the 160-meter-long vessel straight onto the shallow sandbar. MV Lone is now in the channel.
Starboard 20.
If they run aground, the valuable distillation column will be stranded.
Being coming in here too fast.
But there's no turning back. Off Point Comfort, Texas,
Midships.
Marine pilot Cody Lynch is helping Captain Hayo guide heavy lift vessel MV Lone into port.
Starboard 20.
Starboard 20.
After a 19,000-kilometer voyage from Taiwan.
Midships.
Midship.
Aboard the ship is a 92-meter-long, 726-ton distillation column. Before they can even begin to offload, they need to negotiate shallow water and powerful currents. One false move by Cody could run the ship aground.
Full ahead, please.
To help, Cody's called 2 tugboats, Carl and Edith, to assist him in docking.
Able back half alongside. James, you got 37 tons back there, 37 tons, so just take it easy.
37.
The distillation column will separate crude oil into its different parts, an important step in making plastic. It has to be unloaded from the starboard or right-hand side of the ship, which means the tugs must help MV Lone rotate by 180 degrees.
Okay, Captain, we can put the controls on the starboard bridge wing, please. Back there, James. So, Captain, right now I've got both tugs completely stopped, okay?
Very good.
It takes a team of 21 on the ship, the dock, and on the tugs to berth MV Lone.
You should have 40 feet alongside here, at least already. Captain, the stern's closing pretty quick.
It's a tight fit. The vessel is 23 meters longer than the dock.
Jerry, we're gonna plan on taking the stern lines over to the new dock. That's the plan.
It's vital the ship is moored up in exactly the right spot, or there won't be room to get our overlength cargo off.
We still gotta come back about 8 meters.
We're getting close here, 2 meters.
2 meters, okay? 2 meters. 2 more meters, Captain. 1 meter.
1 meter.
1 meter, Roger. In position, okay? We'll see if we can get her stuck.
After a 28-day, 19,000-kilometer journey, MV Lone is berthed safely before nightfall, ready for an early morning unload the next day.